Thank you for bearing with us today. It's been a day.
Yeah, it really has.
It's been a day.
It's been a week.
It's been a week. It's been some time. It's been a long January. We'll see if anybody joins. It's going to be a quick live today. We are on the go, on the go, on the go. So real quick, we're just going to check on this package we have here because we're going to be installing that. Isn't situation, however, it's just sometimes you just have to do
Questions.
we're bad. Sorry, everyone. Thank you for joining. I do. We have some.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Just wanting to show you what a package looks like when you get a package delivered to your post office. And it'll come with the shipping label on top, and you'll peel away this plastic part. There'll be the syrup can underneath, which you can remove with either a hive tool or a screwdriver. You'll want to lift up the syrup can and remove it. As you can see, there's a good healthy cluster of bees up top. At the bottom, I do understand for new beekeepers, this might seem like a lot, but it's not. This is a minimal amount of dead bees at the bottom, which is normal during transit. And we all know that bees don't live terribly long as it is. So you want to see a nice cluster of bees at the top here. And when you remove your syrup can, you'll see the queen cage in there. That will be with a little metal.
Let's see, can
you remove it? Well, it'll be very sticky.
And this one is because I've been feeding them.
I don't know if you can look in close here, but you can see their little antennas because they're just curious. They want to get out of there, so you can see them up top.
Look at them. Aw, hi guys. Girls,
trying to see what's going on.
So sweet.
We're always happy to help you with your installation process.
Absolutely.
I know it can be really tricky for new beekeepers. You're not sure what's going on, so we'd be happy to answer any of those questions for you.
Now, one of the big questions we get a lot is sometimes you'll get more than one package. So you'll have two of these, and that's where these slots come in handy. I wish I had another. Oh, they're poking their little. But I wish I had another package to show you. These actually just slide up. You just push the opposite way. If you have two packages together, just pull, have somebody pull, have someone push, and they usually just pop right apart. If you're very gentle about it, you can also put your foot on top of it. If you have two packages, put your foot on top of one if you're by yourself so you can hulk it kind of,
in opposite directions.
In opposite directions. Yep. So put your foot on and go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have gotten some questions about how to actually open the bee bus, and typically we don't open from the sides. We found that it's easier once you remove that syrup can and the queen cage. There'll be a hole here, and you will have bees flying out, which is completely normal. They want to get out of this package.
Yep.
But you'll have a nice big hole here. So once you have your queen installed, you can actually turn this package upside down and gently dump the bees into your hive without having to open the side.
Let's show you, because I have it set up over here that we can show real quick. So one sec, guys. Thank you for joining us.
You want me to hold it?
Or yeah, if you want.
Okay. If I even know how to turn it now.
So you can just. Oh yeah, let's see.
We're still trying this new way out, so now we don't know how to turn the camera.
Is it down at the? Oh no. Let's see. Oh wait, I think I saw it. Camera. Okay.
There we go.
So let's pretend like we are going to. Oh, different kind of bee bus you'll get. Mine's a dead bees.
I do know the Southern Italians come in a wooden. I'm actually not sure of the other breeds that come in a wooden. Maybe, was it the Russian hybrids?
Yeah, the Russians do. So, oh no, the Russians came in plastic. That's right. It might be the hybrid. So let's pretend this is that package. Here's the hole that we were talking about.
That's where your syrup can will be. So you'll remove that first.
And you can use hive tool, like she said, just pop it right out. But then importantly is going to be your queen, and we'll talk some serious important stuff about this.
I bet she'll come in something like this. So this is the metal prong, and she'll be in like that inside where the metal prong is kind of hanging on the inside. So you'll be able to adjust this metal prong and put that right on a frame, and you'll be able to kind of have her hanging down on a frame like this.
We can show.
Okay.
So yep, so let's pretend we took the feed can out, and now we're gonna be ready to install them.
There's bees. We do recommend removing a few frames in the middle. So we'll get those out. We'll just show you the process real quick. So just a couple of frames.
So now we have our frames. We're gonna tap. It may seem rough, but you're gonna want to do it. That's gonna get them down, and then you're gonna shake them in. Shake. We're gonna.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. So this is the important in your queen cage. She may just have a cord in the bottom. You're going to want to remove that. Importantly, remove it slowly, very slowly. Put your thumb over it. Then the next step is to have a mini marshmallow on hand. When you have your mini marshmallow, you've got her covered, you're good. Then you can just take your marshmallow and slide it in there. And then they will release her by eating the candy out of the cage.
Okay.
So
just on top of that to add, because if you don't have a mini marshmallow on hand, that's not a problem. I would suggest, if there is no candy in there with your queen cage, leave the cork on for about 3 to 5 days. And just hang her just the way that Steph did. She'll hang right on top of a frame like that. You want her facing down with the cork on the bottom like that, so the bees can get in there and can feed her from the front. After about 3 to 5 days, you'll want to go back. You'll want to check that the pulling out comb, if you don't have any provided for them. And at that point, if the queen hasn't emerged from the cage, you can go ahead and remove that cork to have her removed.
Yeah, and she'll crawl down. Generally crawl on the frame, crawl down.
And so if you also, as Steph poured the package in there, yes, you will have dead bees that will fall to the bottom. That's okay. Let everything go for, a couple of days until you go back to check on your queen. And at that point, you can brush all the dead bees out from the bottom and onto the ground, and you'll be able to remove the cork, and she shouldn't fly away. If you have trouble putting the queen cage on a frame, there we are. You can always put her on the bottom board. It's best to put her here if possible. Sometimes it's hard to close up the frames. As long as the bees have access to the queen cage, you can set her on the bottom there, as long as you would put her down, where they can have access to get the cork out. So I'll put her back.
And then I'll put that frame in.
But we have had beekeepers let us know that if they remove the cork when they install, sometimes she will fly away right then. Sometimes she'll come back, sometimes she won't. We don't want that to happen to you. So if there's no candy in there and there's just the cork, you don't have a marshmallow, feel free to leave the cork on there for a few extra days and just come back into the hive and release that cork.
Just wanted to show a different style queen cage. It may come like that as well. I love these because you just poop right down and they sit on top of the frame. This one too.
Perfect. And then sometimes that one's a little bit difficult to maneuver.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. But these are also built out, so they're a little bit thicker.
Now, inevitably, you'll have some leftover stragglers here. This is on a table, but you can just simply place it at an angle if you want, just in front of the hive, and they'll climb up in there.
I love it.
And then, mind the wobbly table, we have installed our hive.
Wow, okay, that's great.
Okay.
If anyone has questions, I hope this is a test. This is only a test.
Thank goodness for that. So, you want to go kayaking?
Yeah, let's go kayaking.
Okay, we're gonna go hop in the river now. So, thank you guys so much for joining back with us on Saturday. We're not going to be installing bees, but we are going to be doing something really, really fun in Virginia.
Yes.
So, if you're going to be at the Chesterfield Bee Festival, come say hi. We'll be there.
Come say hi to us. We'll go live.
Yep.
We'd love to answer any of your questions. We have some fun things to show you on our table. We have some fun things we'd like to show you.
Yes.
And if you left a comment that we couldn't see, I think we can look at it later. So we will answer those for you. We'll probably answer them over in our Facebook group.
Yes.
We have a Facebook group, Mann Lake Beekeeping Community. So if you haven't joined, head over there. There's a lot of people that have some really cool bee pictures and questions that we can answer.
Yep.
So if anything has been said here we didn't see, we will get to that and let you know. And we're going to figure this out.
We got this. We got this. We have time to play around. Maybe tomorrow when we are traveling, Kim can figure out how to restream and
I love to do technology.
Yeah, you guys can go on a little road trip with us. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so just keep an eye out because we will be going live again really, really soon. Thank you so much for joining us and have a beautiful afternoon.
Bye.
Bye.